Hi everybody, welcome back to College Writing. We are on week 6. You're on the downswing, good job. And hopefully this is a much easier and lighter week for you. You don't have too much as far as assignments go. There's no reading. Your main job is to just finish that letter to the editor, which you will then submit to a publication, either a newspaper or a magazine, an online publication, and see if anybody picks it up. I had originally, I think in my last week's announcement, said don't forget your essays are supposed to be 3 to 5 pages, and that is all the essays except for this one, and so I apologize for that. This one is really no more than 500 words because letters to the editor are typically very short. If you do get yours picked up, they will likely edit it down quite a bit, and I sent in an email this morning some examples from Christianity Today. And you can see how short those are. So you submit your 500-word letter to the editor and let them edit it down. And of course, there's no way for me to check to see that you actually submitted it. It is by the honor system, but it is really fun when students do get picked up. So I'd love to hear about it if that happens, and that way I can get a copy and keep it for my files and possibly use that as an example in the future. In the meantime, you do have just a few light assignments. Like I said, there's no reading, but you need to submit your draft to the discussion board by tomorrow night, Thursday the 20th. And it is really important that you get those initial posts in because you do have to respond to some classmates. And if you don't get yours in, it does affect another student who possibly could be reading yours. So if for some reason you need to move upstream or downstream, that's okay, but just make sure you respond to 2 students. Then you have an assignment where you are going to write 4 imaginary letters to 4 different people. And it really will prove insightful to how you, as an individual, write differently for different audiences. It is surprising, actually, to see how much more formal you get for certain audiences and how informal you get to other audiences. And hopefully it's reflective for you to see why it's important to continually ask yourself, who is my audience when you're writing? Because it automatically will come out in how you write. Sometimes we write like we speak, and formal writing is much different than we speak. I wanted to share an example with you. I just edited a book, literally, that's going to be on Amazon in a few weeks. And I had to edit out, literally, smiley faces, LOLs, a whole bunch of colloquial language. Colloquial language is common language that you would use if you were talking to somebody, slang. This book in particular was theological in nature. It was quite formal, and yet in places it sounded like a text to me or something that you would write in a Facebook post. So throughout the manuscript, I had to continually remind the author, who is your audience? Write for your audience. And that shifts really how sentences are written, how whole paragraphs are written. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that assignment. It's kind of a fun one. And I hope you enjoy your lighter week. I'm continuing to pray for you, and I will be doing most of my grading tonight. I'm going to be hopping on Amtrak to go to Bakersfield to visit my sister, so I've got a 5-hour train ride down south to what we lovingly call the pit of the earth. Bakersfield, if you've ever been there, is not much of anything. Although it's growing, there's a lot more to do than there used to be when I would go visit her. So anyway, your assignment should be completed, completely edited by tonight. So look for those, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Take care. Bye-bye.